Hello, people from the web. For those of you who don't know, my name is Matt Crafter, or Jacob, whatever you want to call me. And what you're looking at right now is an eMachines computer. This is one of the first laptops I ever had, and it doesn't work anymore. This hasn't worked for probably 2 years by now, but I decided what better use to use it in than taking it apart. I know there's videos online where people take apart things and you can see the insides of them, especially technology, but I like to do things myself if you don't know me that well. So yeah, let's get to it. Okay, so again, it does not work, so don't worry if you're a computer lover and you don't want to see this get destroyed. In fact, you probably shouldn't even be watching this video. So, first, screwdrivers. No, that's not gonna work. Okay, well I guess I will see you when I'm done unscrewing all these. If you're wondering what that red light is, that is just my night vision goggles. I need to see inside where the screws are. It appears that these screws are actually magnetic themselves. This is not a magnetic screwdriver. It's interesting. Okay, that is all of the screws. Does this pop out? Oh, look at that. Magic. What is this? Oh, that must be some type of SD card thing. Okay. So, now, you can already see that this is the battery part. Ooh. So yeah, the reason this computer doesn't work anymore is one, because the battery doesn't work anymore. So, yeah, I think it's fried or something. Does this come out? Ooh. Oh, there's more screws in it. Holy. So that already looks very complex. Oh, this is probably not gonna help me, but again, might as well. What is that? I'm scared. I want to get zapped. Well, I guess because the battery's taken out, it won't do anything. Can I take off this whole plate? Oh, I can. Ooh. Oh, I don't want to break it. Hold on. Let me get my NV goggles on. Oh, that looks so complicated. Oh, what have I done? Ah! Oh. Oh, that scared the living daylights of me. Those things on there holding it. Oh. Okay, well these are gonna be bent. Oh, there we go. Okay, so I've been hacking at this computer for a while and I can't seem to get this part. I think there's some type of screw that I'm just not seeing. I just can't get at. So, for today, I gave up on the computer. But I noticed that these actually have screws in it. So I'm going to see if I can take apart this and look at the insides of... What is this? Okay, so like I said, there are screws in here, so I'm going to actually try and take this apart. Okay, let's see what components are inside here. Okay, so it's the next day, and I decided I cannot find any screwdriver for this at the moment. I will look more, but I cannot get these screws. It's like a six-sided star shape, but I guess let's work at the the disc dispenser, the thing that you put your CDs in. Okay, these to the magnet. This is where I'm keeping all my screws at, because I don't feel like messing them all. I don't know what that's supposed to be, but okay, so first, how do you open this? Dang it. Okay, so I actually found a few more screws that are on this the computer itself, or the laptop I should say. So I'm gonna see if I can unscrew those and see what I can take out, because that might have been what's holding it together. Oh, I just want to rip this computer apart. That's what I got. The camera's not even focused. There we go. Okay, so what is this that I am attempting to take apart? Okay, first of all, does this computer open? Oh, it opens a bit more. But it still doesn't open all the way. Too many things. Oh, that seems to be... Oh, that can come out. Ooh. Got that. Again, I don't know what it is. So, this is an internal hard drive, which is 160 gigs of storage, compared to this, which is a terabyte of storage. And to compare the sizes, it's really not that big of a difference. Remember, so this is 160, so 150. This is like 7 times estimated, 6 times. I don't know. I do not feel like I'm doing math, but this is about 6 times as more storage, and these are only got the computer like probably 4 years before I got this. Which this is an internal hard drive. This is an external, I guess you can say. Okay, talked to my friend, and it appears this RAM is that easy to come out. Wow, there's the RAM. By the way, yeah, I did figure out this is actually the RAM. So it appears there's some type of lock mechanism here. I don't know exactly how it works. These are the reasons I didn't like this computer. Only 160 gigs of storage and only 3 gigs of RAM. I don't know what all these other things mean. Okay, so it's the next day, or the day after the previous clip. But so yesterday I took out the RAM cards, whatever you're supposed to call these, and from looking at it, I'm gonna guess that each one of these is 1/8 of a gig, because the computer has 3 gigs of RAM. Well, this computer that I used to have, and there's 1, 2, 3. There's 24 of these, whatever you call these. I'm gonna call them banks. So 24 divided in 3 is 8. So I tried getting this open. Oh yeah, and apparently this is the Wi-Fi thing, something for the Wi-Fi. I don't know, but I'm not gonna do this anymore. There's no screws that I see. I was looking over it like crazy, and I couldn't find it, so I'm just gonna rip it apart. Oh yeah, and this piece of paper also comes off. I want to see what's on the inside of it. I don't even know what that is. I bet you that's not supposed to be exposed to air, and I just destroyed it. Dang it. Oh, either way, let's just look at it. Probably gonna open this whole thing up anyways. Okay, so let's rip this apart. Rest this. My arms actually really hurt, so this can be difficult, but I'm just gonna tear this thing apart. I don't know. Here, I'm just gonna relocate my camera. I found this part was actually quite bendy, so I'm gonna push this up and hope that something inside pops. I might be able to get a glue stick in there if I try. No, that is really, I don't think that would work. The eraser isn't powerful enough. A domino. Oh, I feel like that's gonna shoot out. That's scary. Okay. Keep that there for now. Oh, there goes all the keys. I'm gonna keep these. Oh, it's sticky. F9 to whatever, past F12. All those keys got popped off. Oh, look at this. There's the power button. So that's how the power button works. Okay, that makes sense. Is there anything to unscrew here? Yep, the screen. That's what I want. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can get the camera to another angle. Okay, so there's screws there. I'm gonna see if I can undo them so I can take out the screen. The window's making weird noises. Okay, well that opens a lot further. Now what is holding it together? I think this keyboard thing is gonna like pop off and go everywhere. Is this coming off? Hey, well, look at that. That's very... Oh, the screen looks like it's coming off. Yes. Yes. There's one part. Oh, this one. Come on. Come on. There we go. Yes. Really, with all the detail that the screen does, it only needs that amount of wire. Gosh. Okay, this one, does it even have one? Yeah, it has a small one there. But I think it have the whole thing connected. There's only one wire. Interesting. Okay, well that came off. I unplugged it. And now, that's what's left. It appears that those two screws are what were holding this together. Oh, that is shiny. That's what connects everything. Okay. So, yeah, I'm just gonna put that there for now. Is there any things? Okay, so I gotta unscrew that. Unscrew that, which is hidden. Ooh. Okay, I'm basically just gonna take out every screw I see here. So, we'll see you then. Oh, yes. That's what I want to see. Oh, will that break off? Oh.
Two hours later.
know it. There you go. Hello. Okay, now what are these connected to? Let me find a way to. Do I really have to drive a knife through that? Yep. Bigger one. Oh gosh, that looks complicated. So that cursor that most of us use on a computer or on a laptop, I keep forgetting the name, is literally that little thing. Okay, but for the main reason I took this apart, this. Ooh, the complexity that looks. Oh god, this screw there, screw there, screw there. Oh lord, this will take me a while. Okay, so this is what the computer processing thing, whatever. Oh, there's all the the USBs. That's the HDMI. I don't know much about these things. And there's a sound and microphone. Yeah. That is like my favorite thing. Does this do anything? Okay. Well, to me, this just looks like a bunch of written gibberish. But I'll figure it out. That looks pretty cool. And it's shiny. Okay, so I laid everything out on the floor, and I'm just going to try and explain what all these are. I did a lot of research, so let's see. Don't know what that is. That I think that was some type of casing. This is just for the SD card. Yeah, that was the fake one. This was for the what do you call it? The power, the battery. These things are speakers, I learned. They look like glass, but they actually aren't speakers. I might use these for something. This apparently is some type of Wi-Fi broadcaster thing. I don't know why it was connected to the monitor, if it is, but I'm not fully sure. In fact, I'm not fully sure what all these things are. But these two I know are RAM. This was for the, I don't know, something. I think this was for the keyboard. I'm just gonna guess. This was the hard drive. I was saying the sound drive, but it appears there is no such thing as a sound drive. So, yeah, that was a major mistake. But, yeah, hard drive, disk drive, or CD dispensers, CD drive, I don't know, whatever you're supposed to call it. Fan. These were the casing for those things, so you don't have to see that ugliness. This was some type of heat thing, heat sink, and I don't know. This was, what was this again? I forget, but it's some type of plastic coating, casing. This connected the, what is this connected to? I'm not fully sure about any of these things. I'm guessing this connected that, but again, I'm not fully sure. This was the iron rod that connected this to that, or that to that. This is the main motherboard. One of these is a processor, one of these is a CPU, or maybe they're the same thing. I'm gonna guess that this is the CPU, Central Processing Unit. And RAM is Random Access Memory, and that's all I know. I'm not good with computers, okay? Where did I go to? This is the battery, of course. It's the heaviest part. This is the casing for something. I think this is the casing for the RAM. Again, I don't know. Well, there goes my phone. That literally just fell in my hand. This is for the, where is this for? I think this held the hard drive in it. This was where the hard drive came from, but I took the casing off it. And then, wait. Yeah, and then this was where the RAM was. That's the RAM. Okay. Miniature spring. Screws, and spring screws. This was the cursor and the button. Well, I don't know where the other button is. Got launched somewhere when I was taking the thing apart. But yeah, that's part of the exterior casing. That is the keyboard. That is the top of this casing thing. This is the power button. This goes on top of that. That is the bottom casing. And that's the monitor. I feel like I can somehow rewire this to work with my current computer. But at the moment, I just have this. So, yeah, I'm assuming it's broken. Yeah. And in case you're wondering what it looks like on the flipped side, there you go. In case you're just that curious. I realized these are actually magnets. I guess I wasn't thinking of that when... yeah, so speakers have magnets. I knew that. Okay. I need to think of an outro.